My ex-girlfriend called me to say, "You wouldn't care if your dog went missing, right?" No shit, I would care if my dog went missing. I wedged the phone between my shoulder and ear while placing cans of soup on the shelf. Yikes! You're gonna be super mad at me. I'll see you when I see you. Her voice had that fake cheerful tone she used when she was up to something. What did you do with my dog? But she'd already hung up. I thought she was rage baiting me, but something felt wrong. Ciara and I had dated for 3 years, and she'd always been jealous of how much I loved my golden retriever Dante. She used to complain that I paid more attention to the dog than to her, which was probably true near the end when she'd become increasingly controlling and mean. She'd once, accidentally, left the gate open, hoping he'd run away. Another time she'd tried to convince me he was too expensive to keep. The woman had serious issues with my dog. I practically ran to find my supervisor, Brad, who was counting inventory in the back. My hands were already shaking as I rounded the corner. "Can I take my break now?" "I think there's an emergency with my dog." Brad looked up from his clipboard with his permanently annoyed expression. He was one of those managers who acted like the grocery store was the Pentagon, and he was defending national security. "You think there's an emergency, or there is an emergency?" "There is an emergency!" I was already backing toward the door. "Oh, that's terrible. I really can't let you go, though. You have to work a minimum of 4 hours first." He went back to his counting like my world wasn't falling apart. "Kiss my big red ass." I ripped off my name tag and threw it on the floor. I called my girlfriend Cassandra while speed walking to my car. My fingers fumbled with the keys and I dropped them twice before managing to unlock the door. She picked up on the second ring. "Hey babe, what's up? Is Dante still at home?" I tried to keep the panic out of my voice. "Let me check." I heard her moving through our apartment, the sound of doors opening, her calling Dante's name. Each second felt like an hour. "No, I don't see him anywhere. His leash is gone too." "Why?" My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I explained about Ciara's call while starting my car. The engine turned over 3 times before catching. Cassandra immediately started looking everywhere. Under beds, in closets, the backyard. But Dante was definitely gone. He was a 100-pound golden retriever who barked at butterflies. He couldn't just disappear. We called Ciara back together on speaker. She answered on the first ring like she'd been waiting. "Don't worry. I'll make sure you get some of the insurance payout." "Insurance payout? What are you talking about?" My hands were shaking so bad I had to pull over. "Well, Dante is insured for $5,000, right?" I remembered from when we were together. Such a valuable purebred. It would be terrible if something happened to him. She was enjoying this. I could hear the smile in her voice. "Ciara, where is my dog?" Cassandra grabbed the phone from me. "I have no idea what you mean. I'm just saying if he happened to get lost and never came back, at least you'd get money. Dogs run away all the time, especially when doors get left open." Ciara laughed and it sounded evil. The next 3 hours were torture. We drove to every place Dante had ever been. The dog park where he loved to chase tennis balls. The hiking trail where he'd roll in mud puddles. The pet store where the employees knew him by name and always gave him treats. Cassandra made missing dog posts on Facebook while I called every vet and shelter in a 20-mile radius. Golden Retriever,